What's going on, guys? King Shrats here, back another video on the channel, and today we are back with another burrito joint. We've been doing all of them in the area, and I seem to have forgotten about one that is actually very popular. This place is known as Bubbakoos Burritos. They have a ton of franchises. I remember when the place first opened up. This was years ago, and I went down to Wall Township, New Jersey to do an eating contest. Since then, I believe they're up to like 70 locations. Don't quote me on that, but I know there are a lot. Expanding in different states. I think they're going as far down as the Carolinas up to this point, and I know they're as far north of as upstate New York and as far west as maybe Ohio, but they've expanding pretty fast, and the burrito chain to me is one of the best. So I'm gonna highlight some of their stuff and go through it. I haven't had it in a long time. Last time I had it, I had a 12-pound burrito and at a Nashville hop. Look, it was traumatic. But let's just go through this stuff, man. We got some really good food. Bubbakoos is another fast casual chain, but I feel like their menu has some different stuff that I enjoy. Also, I think the price points, and I'll go through them, are a little better. Again, this is not an ad. They didn't pay me. They don't know anything about this, but I just try to give credit where it's due. So hit the thumbs up. You want to see more of these joints, as always. I'm getting ever closer to that 100K mark where I have to eat a pickle, which you all keep commenting, and I think it's hilarious because I don't want to do it. But without that, man, let's just get into this, man. Thank you guys all for your support. I appreciate it. Keep on rocking. I am too. Let's go through this. First thing we have over here, this is a burrito bowl. Obviously, this is a lot bigger than a bowl, but this thing costs, I got hibachi steak and hibachi shrimp. So it costs a little bit more. It costs $15 as opposed to their normal ones you can get as low as like $9 or $10, but you get a lot of food in here. Also with a bunch of toppings on here. These nachos are $10, believe it or not. Nachos, the works nachos, you get up to 6 different toppings. I got grilled chicken on here, marinated grilled chicken. They have shredded chicken. There's a ton of different kinds of proteins, but I got the ones that I've always liked the most. So there's also cheese, pico, black beans, rice, sour cream, more cheese. I got a giant cup of queso. I got a giant cup of salsa over here. And over here, I think their wings are actually super underrated. I got an order of garlic parm wings, 8-piece. I forget the price. I want to say somewhere around $10. Could be plus or minus $2. I want to say between 10 and 12. Garlic parm wings, which I've had a bunch of times. I love these. They also have a ton of desserts, but my favorite thing I've ever got from here were what they call, I believe they call them like Boardwalk cookies now. They had to change the name. Copyright, I feel that. But they're fried Oreos with powdered sugar, as well as, I believe I got the caramel on top of there. Also got an order of chips, which they do fry up for you as well using their tortillas. But that is it, man. Let's get into this. I'm super ready. Let's go with the nachos. Chicken nachos, loaded, the works. Again, I said this before, they're $10, which to me is extremely affordable, but also one of the few places that has fresh jalapenos. I can't even get in here because there's so much stuff. But you can see the fresh jalapenos right here hanging off. They also have pickled jalapenos, so you can get either one. But you can't, sorry. Here, I have to move this out the way. You can't duplicate that fresh. The only thing I never know about nachos, bro, like, where do you start? I feel like you never start from the nucleus. So, here's the chicken. You can tell they put it and char it. That's the other side. I love that grilled taste that you get from it. I also noticed that their salsa tastes fresher than most places. They close at 9. I went at 8. And everything still tastes extremely fresh. Like, I can taste the bell peppers, I taste the red onion, I taste the cilantro. A lot of places don't serve loaded nachos. I know Chipotle does. But I think every time I've gone here, I've gotten an order of their loaded nachos. I just feel like, especially cost-wise, it's the best thing that you can get from like any burrito chain. Another thing they do, some of the stuff I didn't do because I didn't want to get 900 things. It's still Thanksgiving weekend. They have about 6 or 7 different sauces that you can put on here. General Tso's, Jamaican jerk, kind of almost like a wing sauce kind of vibe, which you can put on anything on their menu. So it allows for a lot of options, which includes, one time I did a Nashville hot burrito, which was gas. They also have a Nashville hot chicken sandwich on their menu. But I just give credit where it's due, man. It's a dub. I've been eating this for 5 minutes. This might be the first time I've been here and I didn't get a burrito. I don't know why, I just feel like using a fork today, but I got a burrito bowl. Can we move this? I don't even think I can because there's too much stuff on here, but I'll show you one more time just to give you the whole vibe. Hibachi steak and hibachi shrimp, brown rice, pico, fresh jalapenos, sour cream, corn salsa, hot salsa, all sitting inside this bowl. Look at this. You get a little bit of that. Let me get the steak too. You get the steak. I think a piece of chicken fell in here. But see that steak? The shrimp is on the other side. So you got some shrimp here. That is a loaded bite. I think the best thing they do, for real, is there's like steak and shrimp burrito from here, diffy. And this, same kind of thing. The hot sauce has got a nice kick with the fresh jalapenos, man. That's so good. I've been doing all these other street places, which have been okay. But if I'm being real, if I really want to get burritos or something like this, I go here. You can check back through my channel. I've eaten here probably like 10 times. I was so happy when they put one in my area. Pinto beans this time. And they give you enough food. Some places either don't really taste that well, or they don't give you enough food. No problem here. Got a medium of their queso. This is about to send me over the edge, man. If you ain't hungry after watching this, because I'm eating it, I'm getting hungry. Putting the queso on here is a pro move. You can get it on the bowl. I usually get it on the side so I can add to it and use it on whatever. But their steak and their shrimp are seasoned, and they grill them off in that hibachi style, the griddle. Oh man, that's just, this is a W. I'm so glad I picked this today. This is hitting the spot, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. This is the best burrito bowl I've had in a long time. I can't stop eating this, bro. You know how I don't know if it's just me. When you eat steak and shrimp, you just feel like, man, you eating good. That's how I feel right now. They also have a fried cauliflower burrito. And a few other, like, ones I can think of. 2 different kinds of carnitas, ground beef. The only other place I've seen with this many protein options is Qdoba. Has a bunch too. But I almost ate this whole bowl. Compared to Qdoba, this is miles ahead on flavor. And with the amount, they give you a lot of food. Alright, let me get this piece of chicken that fell in here. Let me get shrimp and a chicken. And we'll try some wings. I could sit here and use the whole thing, bro. Wow. One of my 2 favorite flavors in wings have always been lemon pepper and garlic parm. I have had their garlic parm wings like 20 times. And they're good. So good that they have a ghost kitchen that's within their own restaurant called Toss'em Wing Factory, where you can get any kind of wings, but they also have chicken sandwiches there. And I remember, I'm not going to take credit for this, but I'm going to say it. I met the owner back in, 20, whatever year it was when I went down there. And we've exchanged emails from time to time. Again, I've never done any ads or brand deals with them, nothing like that. I have gotten free food in the past. I've never lied about that. But I told him, I said, yo, your wings are actually like fire. So you might want to just sell these too. And they did. Bro, that is... I would eat this before a lot of wing places. Buffalo Wild Wings. There's something in my throat. You don't have to ask for them well done. They still have a good crunch. The wings are huge. And they're never dry. Their garlic parm definitely comes out of a bottle, but it has a different taste. It's almost yellow in color, which is a lot more of like a buttery vibe to it than say like a B-dubs, where their garlic parm wet is like white. I remember the first time I had these. Look at this wing, bro. Like, come on, man. It's a burrito place making wings like this. Super slept on. I would go just for wings. I'm not talking because we make a garlic parm chicken sandwich with the garlic parm nachos with the. You're gonna have to have a cat because he's right here. Man, that's a good wing, bro. Don't start with me about he ain't clean the chicken once, okay? Don't start, okay? Let me just enjoy my wings, bro. One more. Look, man, come on, bro. That's that look. It's super like a meaty wing too. I've seen some of y'all wings. I have a Discord. And obviously with the Twitch and everything else, so we share a lot of food on there. And somebody put a picture up there of their wings, and they had a bottle cap, and the wing was like the same size as the bottle cap. Could never be my wings. I'm not taking them back. And you know I don't do stuff like that. I don't know if any of you guys are into like Discord. We just have conversations. Like, they just help me pick out a computer. I need to buy a computer. And we just have like normal conversations. They be in there talking more to me. I ain't gonna lie. But if you get to the Twitch, I don't know the exact link to the Discord. If I get it though, like somebody reminds me, I'll pin it in the top of the comment section. Why am I pointing up? The comments will be underneath me from this video. But you get what I'm saying. Look, none of that stuff called like the Twitch, the Discord, none of that stuff is, you don't have to pay for it. It's not like a paywall. Like, it's just a way if you guys want to have a conversation, we can talk. I'm in there, whatever. But they be answering stuff before I even get to it. I'm sorry, but we have to get one more of these wings. Because these wings are phenomenal. Phenomenal. He's hit diffy, man. Seriously, I would eat this probably a lot of wing places. They do a nice job with these. Like, I'm not even playing. These are like 9 out of 10 wings, but they're really good. I ain't even used the ranch, look. I might ruin it because they don't taste like Wingstop. I'm gonna try it though. Let's do it. Let me do it. Let me get one with the... Let me get one with the ranch, just to see. Just to see. I know this ain't gonna hit like Wingstop. That's why I want to do it. Oh, no. I don't need that. That ranch is kind of shit. Then you get the Wingstop ranch. That's not even Hidden Valley. I don't know what that is. That's just, you get a big bucket to say ranch on it. Luckily, you don't need it. I think I actually have a thing of Wingstop ranch in my fridge. We like that. And last, we have these Boardwalk cookies. They're fried Oreos. I can say it. I don't have to worry about it. I'm allowed to say fried Oreo. It's fried Oreo, caramel, a little powdered sugar on here. Now, content shifted. The place isn't that far from me, so when I was driving home, I think the bag tilted, so a little bit of the caramel sauce fell out, and the powdered sugar seemed to just not... It's there, but it ain't a lot of it. I think it's just because it moved around. You know, powdered sugar be disintegrating, but look at that. Like, I know these are good. I've had them. If you've never had a fried Oreo, did they change the... This is different. I feel like the batter's different. Not in a bad way. It's got like a phyllo dough kind of vibe. You see how it has a fold over right there? Normally it's more like a cake batter. Honestly, if you fry an Oreo, you don't have to batter the damn thing. It's still good. But here, you go. There's a better look. See this? Almost like a phyllo, like a turnover or something. It provides a different type of there's a crispness to it that I'm not used to. And this is not a bad thing. I'm like, okay. But when you fry the Oreo, the inside, it gets super melty. With the, oh man. Every time, bro, it's so good. Are they the best fried Oreos I've ever had? No. Stop. You haven't never had a bad fried Oreo unless you overcook it, but that still goes to Grumpy's. If you've never seen that video, bro. Oof. But this, I think it costs like $5 for an order. Like, could you, this is what I'm saying. There's burritos places, and then there's places like this. Could you imagine going to a burrito place, getting steak and shrimp hibachi bowl, or steak and shrimp nachos, and order of wings, and then fried Oreos to complete? Come on, man. Like, that's different. Oh, that's so good. And look how many freaking nachos are. Like, this nacho's like Mount Everest, but this thing is huge. Look. And I ate that much. Crazy. I'll give you a crazy amount. Last one. I gotta do this. I know y'all heard that because I heard it. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. Just listen. You don't sit here and bro, I'm gonna eat it, bro. That is what it is. I'm gonna be fat today. That's crazy. That's good, man. Those might be the second best ones I've had. Grumpy still got it, but this is... Damn. chain burrito place to make. I gotta go on record. I gotta go on record and say this. This is the best burrito chain. I don't like doing that. They should have paid me. But in all seriousness, the food options you get, the freshness of the food, the amount of food you get, the prices that it costs, it's just, some places are built diffy, man. It's just, this is what it is. I'd eat this all day. I'd eat these all day. For $10 to get a mountain of nachos like that, or wings and all that stuff, the amount of food that you get, the options that they have, not just within like the proteins, which are a ton, but all of the other things. They don't charge you extra for anything besides queso. I think queso costs like $2. But other than that, everything's pretty much stock. And then you have all the different wings, and they serve fries and chicken fingers and stuff, and chicken sandwiches. Like, that's where my vote is, man. So yeah, Bubbakoos, you got it, man. You got it. I know they be watching too, because I know some of y'all. So y'all should have cut me a check. But in all serious, man, you got the dub, man. I gotta give it credit where it's due. I hope y'all expand all the way to whatever the hell you're supposed to expand, because you deserve it. Food is gas, and always treated me right. You know, they remember my fat ass, because I'll be in there all the time. So that's gonna end the video, man. If you got one near you, I highly suggest that you check it out. I think that you'll believe the hype if you do. W if you ask me. We'll be back though tomorrow. More content, man. I love you. Out of hand signs. They made it to YouTube.